Hey everybody, what's up everybody? Hey. I hope you've been missing my face, because I've been missing y'all, honey. Bunches of oats, berries, and flowers. First of all, if you're new here and you're clicking on a video for the first time and you visit and see what Rita's cooking for the first time, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. I think you clicked on a good one today. I think you're gonna like it. And if you are one of my longtime subscribers, you've been rolling with me since October of 2018 when I came into this YouTube war world. There it is. You in my heart. You in my heart. And I'm so glad that you've been riding with me, and I appreciate all the love. Oh man, let me tell you what I appreciate. All the pictures of the food and people showing me what they cooked and talking about how good it is. I'm just over the moon. I hope you'll keep on riding with me, because I've got some good stuff coming. But today, what we're going to be doing, y'all know I'm a dump girl. Dump it all in one pan, dump it all in one skillet. I love those kind of meals. Today I'm going to do chicken enchilada casserole. Sounds so good, don't it? It's going to be good. So I have spoken to you guys. I have to you guys. And now I'm going to put the camera on this food, and we're going to get started. I'm going to take my rings off, wash my hands, and put on my little black apron and all that good stuff. I guess I can kind of tell y'all what we need. For this recipe, you're going to need some chicken breast. You're going to need some Spanish rice or taco rice. I prefer to use this North Sides taco rice. I really love this taco rice. It's about 99 cents at Walmart. That's where I find it. And I just love it. It's got a good taste to it already. I'll tell you some secrets that I do to it. Some, let's see, refried beans. You're going to need some kind of shredded cheese. Fiesta blend will do just fine. You're going to need some chicken taco seasoning. And then you're going to need any kind of seasonings that you choose to season it with. For my sauce, I use a cheese sauce, a cream of chicken, and a cream of mushroom. And I use these just like a rotel. And I'm going to show you all of that stuff when we get started. So let me go over here, wash my hands, and we're going to get to it. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's Sunday, March the 3rd. We're in March already, you guys. So let's get it crack-a-lackin'. I've got my oven on 350 degrees. I'm going to be putting my casserole in I think it's 11 by something. Let me look at this big sucker. It's 11 by 15, I think. What's this thing, child? It's big. It ain't no 9 by whatever. I think it's 11 by 15 glass casserole dish that I'm going to be using. I have these huge chicken breasts, and I'm going to show y'all these huge chicken breasts. So I've already got my oven on. I've got my skillet getting ready to sear this chicken breast off. I've got a pot kind of going. I really can turn that off. I'm going to put on my apron. My little black apron. Some of y'all know her. I got this for my birthday. Okay. I washed it because I had so much food on it. I'm going to put this on because I'm going to be messing with chicken and cheese and all sorts of things. So I'm going to come around there and I'm going to put you guys on the food. And we're going to get started, and we're going to hope that this is a Lord, let this be a good video. Let it download properly. Let it get edited into you guys in a good fashion and a good time, okay? Amen. So let's get started. Let me get you down to the food. All right. My son loves to put it up high. All right. I like it down low. So let's get started with the seasoning of the meat, okay? What I have here is 4 huge chicken breasts, as you can see. Okay, make sure you guys are fine with this. I'm gonna put you over just a little bit. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna season these chicken breasts with all the taste and all the seasonings that I want to taste when I think about, you know, chicken enchiladas. Okay, so what I'm gonna start out with is some cumin. Okay, I washed these and rinsed them off in cold water. These chicken breasts, just got all the little slimy bits off, and I cut off any hanging fat. I did that already off camera. This is some garlic salt. Okay, what I say a lot with chicken is you have to season chicken. Now, if you have a medical condition and you have to watch your salt intake, just be careful, okay, with your salt. But chicken almost has to have some salt. So even sea salt or light salt or something would be better than no salt with chicken. That was a smoked paprika, you guys. And this is some poultry seasoning. And like I said, when it comes to chicken, I just have to season chicken because it can be very bland, and I am not a bland food type girl. If you've been following me for any time, you know I'm not. This is Cayenne, just a little bit. We like hot food over here. You probably know that about me as well if you've been following me for any time. This is just a little regular salt, you guys. I'm going really lightly, okay? And some black pepper. You see that these are some very thick chicken breasts. See how thick they are? And you're gonna cook these chicken breasts through. You might not have them as thick as this. It doesn't matter what size you get. We're gonna end up shredding them in anyway. But I know if I use these 4, that's plenty enough for a casserole because they are so big. And this is gonna yield me a lot of chicken, you guys. So that's why I only have 4 of them, okay? Where's my trusty towel that I'm gonna be throwing right into the dirty clothes when I finish this. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. Black pepper, okay? A little white salt, just a touch, okay? Just get a little bit on each one because I have so many different kinds of seasoning, okay? Some poultry seasoning, okay? Some cayenne. Of course, if you check my descriptions on any of my videos, I try to list all of my ingredients and tell you guys what I use. I try my best to do that on my videos. Sometimes I don't get around to that, but I try my best to do that. Excuse me, you knew it was coming. I do it every time. Bless me, oh Lord. Smoked paprika. See, that looks just like that cayenne. So don't think I'm just smoked paprika out. And some cumin, okay? What we're gonna do to these is we're gonna take these right over here to the pan and we're gonna sear them off. You're gonna cook them essentially. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna sear them, and I'm gonna come back and let you guys see me shred one, and then I'm gonna shred it all. I'm gonna be taking plenty of breaks because we got a lot to get through, okay? So we're just gonna put this right into this pan. In this pan, I have some canola oil, and it's just enough to cover the bottom. Probably about 1.5 inches of oil. Okay? Hope I can get out 4 of these big suckers in here. This is not my Jethro skillet. Y'all know Jethro. I don't have them out today. Okay? Squeeze on in there, baby. You can do it. It's gonna shrink up a little bit as they cook. One thing you have to do with some chicken is you have to make sure it's done. Okay, so we got that in here. I'm gonna move this out the way. Take it to the sink. Okay, so now we got our chicken in the skillet. Let me show you guys how I make my sauce for my chicken. I'm gonna turn the boiler on about medium hot. I'm gonna let you come over here and see how I make this sauce for this chicken. Okay? That's what I can do while that's getting cooking over there. So what I do, you guys, when I think about how I want my sauce to be, I want it to be cheesy. I want it to be a little spicy. So what I do is I always put a can of actual cheese sauce. And for this one, I'm just using this premium cheddar. This is Rico's. I use theirs for nachos as well. They have a nacho that's very good. This is just their premium cheddar. So I use this. This is gonna, once I shred my chicken, this is gonna be added to my chicken. It's a very creamy cheese. I like it a lot. I don't know what's making my hand so hot. It's probably the way that I'm reaching right now. That means I'm feeling something that's hot. Really hot. Take that out of there. So yeah, like I said, this is just a can of this. I'm gonna get my wooden spoon out because I don't like to scratch the bottom of my dishes. I'm using a regular spoon, but I can just put it in there like that. I'm gonna put this diced peppers, tomatoes, green chilies in here. It's just like rotel. I drained it. Drain it a little bit more. So 1 can of this drained. Okay. Then I'm gonna put a can of cream of mushroom in here. Okay. So far we got a can of cream, can of cheese sauce, a can of cream of mushroom, a can of like rotel type green chilies and diced tomatoes, right? So we got that in there. And I'm gonna do a can of cream of chicken. Right? This is gonna be the sauce for the meat. After I shred the meat, this is gonna make the dish right here. This sauce. So you want this sauce to be delicious. Okay? So I'm already trying to start up. Gotta get my other spoon out. Okay? So got that. I'm gonna also put the equivalent of about a half a cup of sour cream in here as well. Okay? Let me check my chicken, you guys. I want it to be seared. Okay. You see that? Can you see the chicken? Hold on. I don't know if you saw that. Let me show you the chicken. See that? Those are all those seasonings are seared on that chicken. Alright? Look how pretty that is. So, that was about 4 minutes to 5 minutes on this side. These are some thick breasts though, so we're going to have to be careful with them to make sure they're done. So then, what we're doing for the cheese sauce, go back over to the cheese sauce. So we got a can of cheese sauce, we got a can of cream of mushroom, we got a can of cream of chicken, can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, right? Some sour cream, about a half a cup of sour cream. Y'all see that? I'm gonna get us a little taste on the back of the spoon. It's already getting that taste that we're familiar with when we have chicken enchiladas. So this bag right here is a 16-ounce bag of Fiesta blend. I'm gonna put about half of this bag into this right here as well. Okay. Then of course you gotta put some kind of liquid in here. So I'm probably gonna put some chicken broth or some milk. Doesn't matter which one. What you want is that to make this into a cream sauce, okay? So you got all of this, and this is gonna make a creamy base for your chicken. So let me decide which one I want to do. I'm gonna put a little milk in here just for creamy. Just gonna pour some in here. That was probably about a cup. All right. So what I'm gonna do is just let this cook. You have to kind of stir it, let it come to a boil, stir it again, you know. Trying to get it creamy. You want it loose and creamy. If it's too stiff, it'll make your casserole dry. So you want it to be creamy because you're gonna use tortillas, and you know that makes stuff dry. So you want a creamy base, a liquidy base, so that your enchiladas won't be dry. So right now I'm just gonna let that come to a boil, let that cook. We are at the 19-minute mark already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish cooking up this chicken and let this cheese continue to boil. And I'm gonna come back in just a little bit when the chicken is done, you guys, okay? See you in a bit. Okay, this is how I shred the chicken, you guys. I'm just gonna show you a little bit so you can just know how I came to this big pile of shredded chicken. But this is all I do. I get 2 parts. I hold it. I shred it. You want to make sure you got cooked chicken, and you want to make sure these are some thick breasts. So you don't want to see any pink. If you see a little bit, that's okay because it's gonna still have to cook in the oven, but you don't want a big gump of pink, okay? This is all you have to do to shred the chicken. So this is how you shred the chicken. And when I come back, I'll have the chicken all shredded, and I'll show you what we're gonna do next. Okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm back. This is all the chicken from those 4 chicken breasts. And it's a lot of chicken, okay? You guys could probably get away with 2 large chicken breasts. I probably could have got away with 3. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want this to be dry, is this is my pan that I did the chicken in, and I want all that goodness. I poured some of the grease out, but I want that goodness in there, those little itty bits. They're good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this cheese into my chicken skillet. All right, see, I'm sorry to reach across, you guys. I'm gonna pour this right into here, okay? All that good cheesy goodness, splashing and splashing everywhere, okay? And then I'm going to add my chicken to the cheese. That way, I know when I want to stop, you know, I'm in charge of it. I know I want all of this cheese, but I don't know if I'm going to use all of this chicken. This chicken is diced up, and it's like you saw me, what I did to it. So it can be used in salad or anything that I want to use this chicken in if I don't use it all here. Okay, so I have my pan. So I'm going to start adding some chicken into the pan. Right, so we're going to start with about half of it, a little over half, okay? Let's see how I want to do this. Okay. Grab me up some chicken, go to the pan. Grab me up some more chicken, go to the pan, okay? We're just going to do this with about a little over half of the chicken. I'm going to stir it and see if I like the way. You want chicken in every bite, but you don't want it to just be thick. You want this casserole to be creamy and delicious, right? Okay, so that's all the chicken except for this right here. Let me show you what I have left. Okay, it's probably going to end up going in there. That's probably about 2 cups that I have left. And I would say I probably had about probably about 5 to 6 cups in all, okay? So what I want this to do is just marry, you know? I just want to get these tastes together. I'm gonna go ahead on. This is very creamy, you guys. It's got to bake, but there's definitely enough creamy cheese in here that I can add this chicken to it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Right. So we got that. Put this in the sink. That takes for just 1 minute while I put this in the sink and keep an eye on it for me. Okay, so it's looking good. It's starting to bubble. I want to make sure that all my meat is cheesy and it's got all the cheese on it. And then I'm going to start making this casserole, and I'm going to show y'all what I do. So let's talk about the casserole, actually. Let me turn you around. Okay, so what I have right here is my, what did I tell y'all, 11 by 15 pan that I'm going to be putting my stuff in. So I'm going to let this chicken go just another minute or so. And I'm going to show you what I've done. This is 2 packages of that rice I was telling y'all about. The Nor's Sides taco rice. What I added to this rice I added a can of red enchilada sauce. See that? That's what I put in here just to give it a different taste. And I put some just a package of taco seasoning in here. You know what I'm talking about? Just a dry package of taco seasoning. That's what I put in here. Okay? This is refried beans. And all I did was I put about a half a cup of sour cream in here, and I seasoned this with salt and pepper. Sour cream and refried beans is very good together. Try it and you will like it, okay? So I'm gonna remove this chicken, and I'm gonna bring it over here, and we're gonna start putting this casserole together. We're gonna put it in the oven, and it's probably gonna have to cook because it's gonna be a pretty thick one. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna probably have to let it cook about 45 minutes. Okay? So I've got everything over here that I'm gonna be putting in this casserole. So I'm gonna put this right here. So I got the casserole dish in view. So I think that I want to start by doing the bean mixture. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now there's no rules to how you stack your casserole. That's left up to you. Let me get you something. So I'm gonna start with a bean layer. Okay. I did warm these up in the microwave just so they'll be pliable and easy to spread. Okay, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna spread them right on top of here. Okay. You want your tortillas to overlay. Now I overlay them. I don't like any opening gaps in the middle, but of course I don't really mind about them having opening gaps up here at the tops. I don't mind about that, but I don't like it to have opening gaps in the middle. That's just a thing with me, child. Y'all know I can be a little bit OCD sometimes, but hey. It always be good, child. So we're gonna spread this out. Got our beans. Spread it on the tortilla. You wanna taste it in every bite, so try to spread it over the whole, thing if you can. This is why I warmed them up, because they're hard to deal with if they're cold, and they have cooled off a little bit, but they're still softer than they would be just coming straight out of the can. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got this, right? Then I'm gonna put some of the rice over here on top of that. Right, we got rice that's got enchilada sauce mixed in with it and taco seasoning, the dry taco seasoning. Just put that right there, right? I'm gonna just spread it out. And because this is not the chicken layer, the chicken sauce layer, I'm gonna put some cheese here, because none of this stuff, the beans or the rice, has cheese, okay? So I'm gonna put a little cheese in here on this layer. Right? So I'm gonna use Monterey Jack in between the layers, and I'm gonna use Fiesta Blend on the top. Okay? And I'm not gonna go crazy with it, I just want a little bit of cheese on that layer, okay? Again, this is Monterey Jack. You can use any cheeses that you desire. Sharp, cheddar, anything you want. The reason why I'm using this cheese is because it's light, it's white. And when I'm doing a chicken enchilada, I like a white looking enchilada. Okay, so we're gonna just cover this layer with tortillas the same way. If I use 6 at the bottom, I use 6 the rest of the way. That's just what I do. I just keep it going. And all I'm doing is making sure that I close my seams. That's it. That's the only rule I have for stacking them. I want to close those ribs. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting some of this chicken enchilada in here. Okay. Let's move it down some. Y'all see that? Okay, so now we're gonna, our good cheesy goodness right here. I'm gonna put it right here. Right? This is the mamacita, the señorita. Whoo, yes, baby. This taste of this is delicious, okay? Stack it on there. Let it go over the whole sides. Just get you a good amount of it. Let it sink on into there, okay? It's gonna sink into the other layer, going down the sides. It's gonna keep you from having a dry casserole. Some casseroles you want them to, what's the word I'm looking for? You want them to get solid. Like a lasagna, I kind of want it to be solid because I want to be able to cut that square out. Okay, a little bit of this, not a lot, just a little. Okay, 6 more. So far we've got 12 enchiladas. Tortillas in here, right? We're fixing to do 6 more. We had 18. So I'm always thinking about my the dryness factor of this. You know, you have to be careful with that. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing again. The beans. Okay, beans down. And if I don't use all of this, somebody wants some, they can just put it on the side, on their plate. They want some of this to eat with their food. They can definitely do that if we have some left. Like I said, this was 2 cans. You probably won't need 2. Yours probably won't be this big. You could definitely do the same thing with 2 chicken breasts, and yours don't have to be massive. I'm hoping, whenever I cook on Sunday, my hope is always that I will have some left over for Monday, because I hardly ever cook Sunday and Monday unless we eat something like burgers or something on Sunday. But when I cook, my prayer is always that I'll have some leftovers so that they can eat that. Not that we have to eat something cooked every day, but I think when I don't cook, we just don't eat. We eat so bad when it's not something cooked in there. You're just grabbing whatever it is, something fast food, So whenever I can avoid the fast food craze, I try to. It ain't always easy. And it has a lot to do with me. I like to eat cooked food. I'm really not I eat fast food, but it's not my first choice that I want. Okay. Back down with the beans. Okay. And I could have actually went down the sides of this with some tortillas torn up, and you can do that on yours, so you'll just have a complete layer and not these sides opening. Do you see how mine's kind of opening on the side? I don't have tortilla down there. You can tear them and then go down the sides, and I'll show you that on the top layer actually, so you'll see what I'm talking about. Right now we're just layering, and this is gonna be a long video, and I didn't want it to be. about to do the last top layer. So I'm going to actually do what I was talking about. I'll show you guys. 1, 2. This package was 30 white corn tortillas. Okay. So I'll actually show you what I'm talking about for the top layer. Okay. So you take one, you fold it in half, and then you do that right at those edges. Put the flat side so it'll be a straight line. Okay? Do the same thing until you have the whole thing covered. Okay? See that? Easy peasy breezy. Okay? Alright. And then we got all of that covered. I'll do one at each end just for grins and giggles. Just because I started it, I'm just gonna go ahead on and complete it. That's who I am. I ain't started nothing I can't finish, huh? Don't ever think that. Okay, so see that? How it looks. We're gonna go on here with one more topping of the meat mixture. Alright. Meat. Smells so good, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what I do on this top one. This top layer. Yummy, honey. Yes, honey. Smell good because it is good. That's why it smells so good, because it's gonna be good. To be going over the edges because it's gonna bubble while it's in the oven, so be very careful about that. Make sure you got a deep enough dish to keep it from, see, like that. It's trying to be a little tricky. So I'm gonna push it into the middle. All right. Now on the top of this is what I do. This is just a preference. You can top yours however you want. Because I like everything that's in Pico de Gallo, and that's usually what I put on the top of mine. Onion, tomato, some jalapenos, stuff like that. That's what I put on the top of mine. So that's what I do. It's got everything in it that I like. This is just Walmart brand Pico. Before I put the Pico down, I'm going to take my Fiesta cheese. I'm going to put it on the top. This is that same package that has 16 ounces in it. I'm probably going to use the rest of this to go on the top of this. Okay? Yummy. I can see that you're trying to come out on the side. You need to go down some. See how that is so high? Just try to get that on down into the casserole, so that you won't have any leakage. It's probably gonna leak over. This is a big casserole. Okay? Go ahead on and put the rest of this cheese on the top. I'm gonna do, right? Spread it all out. Make sure you got some real space. To your tummy. Okay. Yes, honey. It is definitely gonna boil over, so I'm gonna put another little pan up under here because it's gonna, I'm gonna have some boil over. Because I only have a little bit of this Monterey Jack left, I'm just gonna go ahead on and put it around these edges where I don't have any cheese. You can use any blend, like I said, any combination of cheese, one kind of cheese. It's really up to you. Queso, blanca, whatever you want to do. You know, this is just to get you an idea of how to do it. And then you personalize it however you want. And please, you guys, make sure you are liking my videos. Make sure you have subscribed to the channel. And make sure you are sharing the channel with people. But please like my videos and say something to me sometimes down there in those comments. If you need to know anything, just ask and I will definitely get back to you. I try to answer any comments that I get. I try to respond to them. But definitely like the video. It helps me that I get those likes. So that's all I did was I put that whole package of that on here, that Pico, and I just put it all over here. Yeah, you gonna try to leak, honey. You is a trip. And so what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I'm gonna put this in I think I'm gonna cut my oven up a little bit. It's on 350 because this is so thick. I'm gonna put it on 375. And I'm gonna cook it about 35 to 45 minutes. And when it's ready and comes out, I will be back to show you guys what it came out like, okay? We almost there, y'all. Hold on. We almost there. Okay, you guys, so I've got her out of the oven. I haven't even looked at it myself. I'm gonna check it out with you guys. See what we got. That's kind of dangerous doing that on camera. I might not like how it looks at all. You know, we family. So it is what it is. We're gonna look at it together. Right? So it's still hot. Very hot. Check it out. Of course, I told you guys it was gonna run over because it was a big one, big casserole. So it did do that. That's why I put this under it. Ooh, shoot. It's hot, y'all. Alright. There we have her. See that? Look at that, you guys. Don't that look good? Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Don't that look good? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into it. I hate to cut into it when it's piping hot like this because I know it's just going to fall apart. But I do want you guys to kind of see how it looks. And I also want to see if I like the consistency of it or if I want to put it back in the oven. Ooh, it's so hot. I'm probably not going to like the consistency of it. It needs to sit. Once you take it out of the oven, take your foil off and let it just sit in the room probably about 10 minutes just to give it a little time. Because see, that's still very soupy. And I'm going to see, I might want to put it in there. I left this one in there for 40 minutes. So I'm going to just get me some right out of this corner. I'm not ready to eat right now. I'll have it all plated up on at the end of the video, or the beginning of the video, so you guys can see what it turned out like. But yeah, I'm definitely going to let it sit up some more. Yes. Okay. See what we got? It looks delicious. It smells delicious. I'm just going to give it a little taste. Lord, I thank you for this food. I thank you for this day, God, that you woke me up and let me see another day that wasn't promised to me. Please bless the hands that prepared this food, which are my hands. And let this food be a nourishment to my body. Don't go on my hips, just to my lips. In Jesus' name, pray, amen. So we're going to taste this just a little bit. So yeah, there's a big old piece of chicken right there. Taste it. See if I like the taste. I'm going to sit it back in the oven. You see that? My son said, put your hand in the front of it a little bit and give it time to adjust. So let me do that. Okay, so is this what he meant? Stop, I'm wasting it. I'm making a mess. I don't know. Y'all can see it, right? Looks delicious, right? Just taste it. I know it's hot. That's what I'm trying to do. Let it cool off a little bit. Let's see. Let's go back to me. Okay, you guys. Let me taste this thing. See what I think. We already prayed. Taste it. Mmm. Very good. Very, 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 very good. The reason why I put my enchilada sauce in with my rice is because I like chicken enchiladas to have this creamy looking color. I don't like it to be a red color when it's chicken enchiladas. I want it to be creamy. When it's beef, I don't mind it having that red color. But when it's chicken, I want it to be creamy. This is very good. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get to some of the beans and rice. I think that's what that is right there. Taste that. Yeah. Now what I'm probably gonna do to this, I'm gonna probably make a green salad. I'm gonna top mine with some more fresh cilantro and some chopped green onions, some pepper, jalapenos. That's how I'll have mine topped. Maybe some guac and a little sour cream. That's how mine will be plated up. And probably I'll do just a regular green salad, just for giggles and grins, just to say I got, gave a little veg with all of this cheesy goodness. I'm gonna sit this right back in the oven. I'm not gonna turn the oven on. I'm just gonna sit it in there, let it firm up some more. But yeah, y'all are gonna like this one. And yeah, y'all gonna like it. Very good. Do me a favor before you log off of your computer. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Like my video. Share my video. Comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you tried this. Let me know. Talk to me, guys. This is very lonely on YouTube. You don't get any back and forth. I do get comments and I try to read them all and respond to them all. So please give me that thumbs up and talk to me about this meal. If you see anything or if you've done something similar to this and you think you can, you got some ideas, hand them my way. I might try them. I might not. But let's just spend time together. Okay? And I'm going to get out of here and lay down weekend after weekend. I've got an aging mother, and I have my daughter who's paralyzed from the shoulders down. So I've been having weekend after weekend. It's been something all the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you guys pray for my strength. Pray that I can get some more videos out to you guys. I love doing these videos. I love spending this time with you guys. And just keep on telling people about me. I'm growing at a really good rate. I'm about 230 people now, and I think the last time I talked to you guys about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was like right at 200. So I'm doing very good, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. So that's it for the day. We did our chicken enchilada casserole. That's it, and I will see you guys on the next one when we see what Rita's cooking. See what Rita's cooking. See what Rita's cooking. You know it. You know it. Bye, foodie friends. I love you guys for watching. I'll put everything I need to in the description box below. Check it out. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that button. Hit that bell. Make sure you subscribe, because y'all know I just pop up and do stuff at any time on a whim, because I love ya. See you next time. Love you guys. Bye.